Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from AAA Consultant Firms and today my team and I will be presenting the strategic audit report for KPJ Healthcare Berhad. So without further ado, let's get started with the presentations.
Assalamualaikum and good day. I am Nina Rasha binti Arizmins and today I will be discuss about KPJ Healthcare regarding their visions and missions. For your information, KPJ Healthcare has started their operations in 1979 as a Malaysian private healthcare industry. KPJ now are focusing to deliver a world-class healthcare provider service in the regions. Next, visions of KPJ Healthcare to be the preferred healthcare provider. Their purpose is to ensure that they offer exceptional health treatments, care and diagnosis to their patients. Next, KPJ are dedicated to be the preferred providers of care with the innovative use of technology, experienced doctor and well-trained staff to make sure that only the best diagnosis and treatments plan to the patients. For the missions, they will deliver a quality healthcare service. Their mission is to improve the health of peoples and the communities that will be served. The patients will be offered with skills and caring medical staff, and they now are consistently focusing on the clinic excellence and innovative technology for superior patients' outcome. Next, I will be discuss about type of organizational structure of KPJ Healthcare Berhad. The organizational structure is based on function structure. KPJ use most traditional approach for the organization structure where form a group of people together to do a similar task based on their area of specialty. Functional structure is the most effective for the current business operations because it provides a similar ability that easy to communicate and work together for a project. It will be easy to achieve their goals according to the group formations. It is also ideal for the larger company like KPJ Healthcare Berhad with many departments to meet deadline or time frame work.
As the public hospital began to set up treating COVID-19 patients, KPJ took over the treatment of non-positive patients from public hospital to ease the burden on the public healthcare system. KPJ also administered COVID-19 tests for the public through in-hospital care or emergency drive-through services. Due to the greater prevalence of supply chain disruption and the increase in the demand for personal protective equipment, KPJ contracted to their mission to provide the best medical and healthcare services to the public. However, as a private hospital, KPJ had experienced a drop in admission of patients due to the COVID-19. KPJ's revenue also declined from 226.7 million to 110.8 million. As a government-imposed international travel restriction, KPJ recorded a fall in the number of foreign patients. However, KPJ Healthcare Berhad had a quickly find way to stabilize their revenue system by diversifying their services offering. Moreover, COVID-19 also resulted in changes of consumer behavior. Many attribute their preference in-home healthcare services rather than having to hospital to get their treatment. And it increased due to the COVID-19 pandemic. KPJ needs to evaluate their in-home healthcare strategy and grab this opportunity to reach more consumers and provide the best care to the consumer. Next, KPJ also had a framework on adding 1 to 2 hospitals each year to meet their long-term goals of owning at least 40 hospitals by 2022. Expand their hospital network. However, the high cost incurred by KPJ in order to maintain the best health care. KPJ have been improving their operation in all aspects, including advanced technology used, medical professionals training for the medical operators, and hospital resources. Expenditure also result in high cost as to manage and inefficiency in promotion skills to maintain their market position in Malaysia.
For the SWOT analysis of KPJ Healthcare Berhad, the first strength of KPJ is having strong brand image and market position. This is an advantage for KPJ Healthcare Berhad because it is an important factor that will affect people's choice. It is based on the result where there are 18 hospitals accredited by Malaysian Society for Quality in Health and 4 hospitals accredited by Joint Commission International. With the well performance and services, KPJ are able to establish an image within the minds of customers and make KPJ become the first choice of customer. Next, KPJ Healthcare Berhad provide high quality healthcare services for their customers. In 2013, KPJ Healthcare Berhad Service Quality Management (SQM) division was established in order to ensure that all medical staff are proficient in providing professional services and that its facilities and environment are maintained at a good level. KPJ also offers variety of specialist services. When customers visit KPJ Healthcare Berhad, they have access to a wide range of services or can get all of their healthcare needs met. All these specialist services are provided by professional medical staff so that customers always have confidence and trust in KPJ Healthcare Berhad. In addition, they are using high-end technology system. One of KPJ's success is the implementation of KPJ Clinical Information System (KCIS), which is currently upgrading to KCIS2 with cloud-based services. KPJ Healthcare Berhad provide a platform for its healthcare professionals to gain a better understanding of medical knowledge, skills, and technology through collaboration and partnership with the outsiders. Through the strategic collaboration and partnership, KPJ Healthcare Berhad able to acquire certain technology and expertise as well as perform certain services that are not currently available.
As for the weaknesses, they are lack of implementation for an in-home care, high cost incurred to maintain market position, and inefficiency in implementing information technology system. Since COVID-19 evolved, consumers had changed their behaviors and preference in healthcare. They prefer an in-home care service that KPJ lacked in. KPJ will be needed to evaluate deeper their in-home care service to efficiently serve consumers and promote the in-home care service in their hospitals. To maintain market position, KPJ had a bigger framework for their goals to own 40 hospitals by 2020, which meant they need to add 1 to 2 hospitals each year. Therefore, high costs had been imposed by KPJ Healthcare Berhad to improve their operations in all aspects. KPJ needs to actually prioritize the company's goal and measure back the cost by improving their costing system. Furthermore, they had invested RM2.3 million in technology, but not all branches of the hospitals fully implemented the technology invested, which resulted in inefficiency in implementing information technology system. This could avoid a centralized information that could be obtained by both staffs and customers. There will be technical gaps between hospitals that have not yet implemented the technology with the hospitals that had already implemented it.
Meanwhile, for the opportunities, there is an increasing demand for healthcare industries due to COVID-19. Nowadays, due to COVID-19, many people with extra money prefer to go to private hospital. It's because some public hospitals can no longer accept patients due to the limited facilities. Next, Malaysia is favorably received by foreign customers and is increasingly being chosen as a medical tourism country. Malaysia is an attractive medical tourism destination for foreign patients because of the high quality and affordability of healthcare services. The next opportunity for KPJ Healthcare Berhad is the global market development opportunity. It's because KPJ Healthcare Berhad only have few hospitals in the global market. They should grab this opportunity to grow and they will be able to gain a certain degree of visibility and popularity in the global market.
As for the threats, they have strong competitors, healthcare insurance plans experience changes, and government's regulation kept changing due to COVID-19. Having strong competitors will impose a bad impact to KPJ since consumers have more wide choices to be compared in terms of prices, offers, services provided, and good customer services. Moreover, if the healthcare insurance plans changes, customers' decision will be affected. They need to carefully determine which healthcare provider would better suit them by observing the price for services provided and systematic services offered. Therefore, KPJ needs to always ensure they can provide quality services at competitive price so there would not lose any numbers of customers. Lastly, government's regulation kept changing due to COVID-19. As pandemic hits, MCO had been instructed to be conducted over the country. It has affected normal operations of hospitals. They need to limit the number of patients to be admitted every day, and it had caused a slight change in the revenue stream for KPJ.
For those analysis, the strength opportunity strategies will be focusing on using KPJ Healthcare Berhad's strength by taking advantage of its opportunities so that the company can grow and expand. The first SO strategy that can be generated is KPJ Healthcare Berhad can improve their marketing approaches in maintaining the strong brand image and market position in order to become Malaysia's best medical tourism destinations and recognized globally. In addition, KPJ Healthcare Berhad can become the #1 choice for medical tourist destination due to its renowned experts or specialists in many fields and luxury infrastructure provided. The second SO strategy is KPJ Healthcare Berhad can add the number of specialist hospitals so the increased demand in healthcare services industries can be satisfied. Now, with the surface of COVID-19, the demand for healthcare services and industries is increasing day by day. Private hospitals are getting more attention nowadays due to public hospitals can no longer afford to accommodate low-risk patients, and people with more resources that need specialist services will tend to go to private hospitals such as KPJ Healthcare Berhad.
As for WO strategy, it strives to minimize the weaknesses and maximize the opportunities. The first one is improving in-home care to suit the preference of consumers' behavior. Since COVID-19 hits, consumers have been changing their preference for medical services to in-home care. This is because they are afraid to visit the hospital physically as the tendency to get infected to the virus is high. KPJ needs to start analysing the structure of their in-home care services to be served for their potential and current customers. Providing in-home care would attract more people to use their services. The second one, extending domestic market into global market. As the weakness for KPJ is that they spend high costs to maintain their market position, they need to take the opportunities to become one of Malaysia's medical tourism attractions and expand to global market. All the expenditures imposed on the improvement for their operation, it could bring the best outcomes for KPJ by indulging into global market. Information technology practice in their company should be optimized. KPJ need to centralize their system to increase efficiency to encourage KPJ to enter into global market.
Next, for strength threat strategies that will use the strengths of KPJ Healthcare Berhad in managing the possible threats toward the company so the risk can be minimized. The first SC strategy is KPJ need to upgrade their facilities and improve their services in ensuring the satisfaction of the target market so that they can achieve its competitive advantage. Then, the next ST strategy is KPJ should focus on improving their area of specialization and providing professional healthcare services to customers so that they can become more appealing among its competitors. Moreover, KPJ Healthcare Berhad also can make use of its renowned experts and professional development to deliver the most professional healthcare services to our customers.
This strategy is the strategy to minimize weaknesses and avoid threats. The first one is offering high-quality services to attract potential customers. By maximizing the in-home care, KPJ could appear more among other competitors to potential and current customers. Weakness of lacking in implementing an in-home care could be minimized if they offer high-quality services by improving them. Since healthcare insurance plans experience changes, consumers' behavior might be affected. They will analyze the best healthcare services that suits them. The quality of the services worth the price will be the main things to be considered by customers. The second one is changing the business operation based on the current situation. Ever since COVID-19 evolved, the business operations in certain industries are affected, including the healthcare industries. The preference of consumers towards healthcare industries has changed quite a large degree. Even though the regulation from government changed over time, KPJ needs to take initiative to increase their revenue stream. To avoid risk imposed on business operations due to government's regulation change, KPJ from the investment made to increase their operations can develop more advanced technology system that will help operations run smoothly.
Lastly, after conducting SWOT and TOS analysis on KPJ Healthcare Berhad, AAA consultant would like to recommend KPJ Healthcare Berhad to add the number of specialist hospitals so the increased demand in healthcare industries can be satisfied. As one of the leading private healthcare, KPJ Healthcare Berhad's integrated network consists of more than 28 specialist hospitals located throughout the nation. However, the demand for healthcare services still cannot be met even with the number of specialist hospitals provided by KPJ Healthcare Berhad. Hence, in order to maintain KPJ's status in becoming one of the leading private healthcare, they need to add new specialist hospitals whether inside or outside Malaysia. Other than that, it is also recommended for KPJ Healthcare Berhad to upgrade their facilities and improve its services in ensuring the satisfaction of the target market. They also should strive to acquire latest medical equipment in order to achieve its competitive advantage by satisfying the consumer needs. That's all for the strategic audit report presentation for KPJ Healthcare Berhad. Thank you.